My people of YouTube, we're back again with some My Hero Academia Season 2, Episode 7. It's time for Deku versus SHINSO. So other than that, make sure you like and subscribe, sit back, let's get to it. Izuku Midoriya. I wonder what quirk SHINSO has. He's already frozen. Hey, the low-key quirks. Victory or defeat. Maki so into it. Rational.
2人の簡単なデータだ。個人戦になるからまとめてもらう試験で落ちてる。
But he's actually
受けてたのを見ると想定済みだったんだろう。
expected it.
あいつの個性は相当に強力なものだが、実にしては仮想ヴィランとの戦闘。
I get it.
物理攻撃力のある個性を持つ受験者に。
Physically, but you also have different quirks where that can excel in a different field. I gotta be very strong in a different instance.
そりゃポイント稼げねえよ。
But when it comes to face with actual person, I mean that's true. Yeah, why the fuck I don't know why the fuck they do this as an actual exam. It was really based on a lot of physical quirks. Cause like whatever like people like SHINSO, like where it's like, you know, mental something, mentally something. You know, it's very powerful in its own field where he's able to manipulate other people or control them, or you know, it's you know, physically there's nothing. You know, I can't punch you with this quirk, but I could fuck with your mind. I could fuck with your mind heavily, you know? Who's this VA? I love his voice. Bro, he literally has mind control. Brainwashing. It's literal brainwashing. I wonder if you can go overpower it.
入学初日に行った体力テストの結果は緑谷もヒーロー化にしちゃSHINSOはそれより劣ってる。
So physically he's actually better still.
普通にやり合って勝つのは緑谷だ。
But this is not a game of, well,
SHINSOの洗脳さえ攻略できれば
he can win the fight.
まあ何にせよ決着は早い。
There's no way to counter the fucking brainwashing? After you've been brainwashed? Come on, Deku. Mentally, you're still there. Alright, so you're still there mentally. You know, you're aware of what's happening. That's what Jiro told you.
答えた直後から記憶がほぼ抜けてた。そういうギミックなんだと思う。うっかり答えでもしたら即負けだ。終盤ギリギリまでほぼって言ったよな。SHINSOが鉄鉄の鉢巻きを奪って走り抜けた時、鉄鉄チームの牙と俺ぶつかったみたいで。
You actually get knocked out of it.
したら冷めた。そっからの記憶ははっきりしてる。
Sounds good.
衝撃によって解けるの可能性が高い。
What if he's one for all to kind of give you a shock?
どの程度の衝撃ならとかもわかんないし、そもそも1対1でそんなガイド。すごい勝手なこと言うけどさ。俺の分も頑張ってくれな。星野くん。
Respect. Thanks for that, Jiro too. Like what if the one frog gives your body a jolt? I mean, you just need to have control of your body too. But it's true about emotions. What the fuck? There it goes. Snap.
わかんないだろうけど、こんな個性でも夢見ちゃうんだよ。負けてくれ。
Snap your fingers. God damn oof. I was close. That was close, alright? Yeah, he's like, he fucking knocked himself out of it.
暴発させて洗脳を解いたのか。
すげえ無茶。
体の自由は効かないはずだ。
Oh, whoa, whoa.
指の暴発は僕だ。でも動かしたのは違う。なんだ。
For a second, I was gonna say, are these all the previous these are all the previous wielders of the All Might's power, the One for All? Because you know the One for All is a culmination of not a culmination of other people's powers, but like, you know, it was built upon different people. I'm guessing these are all the previous holders of the One for All. Like I said, it has its own essence. What the fuck? Yeah, One for All. That's crazy. It's just inside of you. I don't think you should still mind the back. Just fucking. Beat his ass.
指動かすだけでそんな威力か。羨ましいよ。
僕もそれ昔思ってた。
Beat his
俺
ass.
はこんな個性のおかげでスタートから遅れちまったよ。恵まれた人間には分からないだろう。
わかるよ。でもそうだ。僕は恵まれた。
You are blessed, but still though, you put the work in.
望む場所へ行ける奴らにはよ。
人に恵まれた。だからこそ。
Push him out.
なんか言えよ。
Push him out.
だって。
起き出す気か。ふざけたことを。
Ow! Rotate him! Damn, rotate him! There you go, rotate him! And Baku go with the same move! Baku, you know how that one felt. There you go! Get the... Ah! There you go! That is crazy like that. The One for All, it kind of acted on its own based on, it's like, I mean, it does like, it's like, how should I put it? Not sentient, you know? It's not sentient. But it's like the power One for All activated based on everybody else. Or all the people that it was passed down through. Because I don't want to say it has like a mind of its own. But they come in clutch, activated here. And I don't know how to describe it. It's not sentient. Yeah, listen, it is some crazy shit, you know? One for All activates on its own. I mean, guys, it's kind of what happened here, but...
SHINSO 君の個性って洗脳なの？マジ？すっげえ初めて聞いた。
Honestly, it should be a business.
どんな人間でも操
That's an old
れる
lady.
なんて悪いことし放題じゃんか。足つかないしね。
That's a guy.
私らを操ったりしないでよ。
That's an old lady. That's a guy as an old lady. I'm conflicted.
いや、俺も他人が持ってたらまず悪用を思いつく。犯
Ah.
罪者。ヴィラン向きだねって間接的に言われるのは慣れっこだ。
He doesn't want it to be seen that
そういう
way.
世の中。
I mean, that's true. I kind of disagree with shit too.
Demo.
He doesn't want to be a villain or to be seen as a villain. Or his quirk being seen as a villain.
最終種目。
Which honestly, I understand. Yeah, because you go brainwashing, so you used to think about villains. But then if you think about how to use it in a good way, like in a good manner to save people's lives, I guess you could literally... for a second, I was to say talk no jutsu. But then, okay, haters there. But you could use it in a kind of sense for good, you know, in order to say, yo, stop criminal, and they'll stop. Well, they need to reply to you anyways. But, you know, you could stop a lot of crime without the need of violence using Shinso's powers. But I do get where he's coming from, you know? Because you instantly associate it with, you know, mind controlling people, it's the dad doing their own bidding. And it's kind of shitty. Okay, Mike. Yes, he did.
絶対狙ってたろう。狙って誘い込みやがった。体力テストでの部分使用に対人訓練での投げ。経験を生かすというより生かせる経験で。
What's up with the quality?
恵まれた人間には分からないだろう。望む場所へ行ける奴らにはよ。
I mean, that's the thing though. He was quirkless.
シンソウ君はなんでヒーローに？
でもさ、憧れちまったもんは仕方ないだろう。
Get things you long for.
その気持ちはワン・フォー・オールを受け継ぐ前の僕と同じだ。僕が何を言ったって。かっこよかったぞ、シンソウ。
Ah, here you go.
正直ビビったよ。俺ら普通科の星だな。
Hey, there you
障
go.
害物競争1位のやつといい勝負してんじゃねえよ。それによ。
It's surprising.
あの個性、タイビランに関してはかなりよく
See?
欲しいな。
遊泳もバカだな。あれ普通科か？
あるけどな。
戦闘経験の差はな。
Yeah, drones.
どうしても出ちまうもんな。
We got droids from fucking Star Wars. There you go. You getting praised.
お前すげえぞ。
Feel bad for him because kind of like, you know, I was cursed with this quirk, but not really. Because you guys seen under a certain light.
覚えとけよ。今回はダメだったとしても絶対諦めない。取得して絶対お前らより立派にヒーローをやってやる。
Oh, hopefully he has his moments.
やられた。試合終わったのに何を。
普通構えるんだけどな。俺と話す人は食われるぞ。せめてみっともない負け方はしないでくれ。
シンソウ君。
Hey. You keep replying, but does he have the ability to turn it off when people talk to him anyways? That way he doesn't keep going?
まあ
We'll talk about Shinso a little bit for the episode, but I feel bad for Shinso because it's like, yeah, again, it's like one of those powers that you instantly think about being, you know, you could use. It's a good quirk to have as a villain, and you're instantly always seen as a villain based on what your quirk is, which is kind of like a curse in a sense, but it's definitely a shitty feeling when you want to be a hero. But I love the fact that, you know, he got his flowers here, and at the end of this fight, people praising him, you know, this and that, him and his friends as well. The people, you know, they look forward to you being a hero. I love that for him, you know, because it's easy when you're that. It's easy when you're that on that fine line. So when something goes wrong, so someone says the wrong thing, and it sends you down the path of being a villain.
彼の叫び、君には心苦しい戦いだったね。
でもだから負けていいとはならない。一番を目指すって。
あんたまた変にプレッシャーかけたの。
Yes.
必要なことなのです。
You broke the other ribs.
そうだ、オールマイト。僕、幻覚が見えたんです。
うん。
8、9人。人数は定かじゃないんですけど。洗脳で頭にもやがかかったような感じになった時、そのもやを払うかのようにだって感じで。
Oh, there's Omite.
ような目をした人もいました。
There's Omite. Like, where the fuck is Omite at? It's hard to see.
ワン・フォー・オールを紡いできた人の意
Yeah.
志のようなものなんでしょうか。
何それ。
You've never experienced that?
いや、私も若いし頃見たことはある
What
よ。
the fuck are you scared about it then?
ワン・フォー・オールを掴んできたっていう分かりやすい進歩だね。
Progress.
というと、
あれはワン・フォー・オールに染みついた面影
It's
の
like
よ
their
うな
essence
も
in
の
one
だ
for
と。
all still.
そこに
Feels like-
意思動向は介在せず双方干渉できる類のも
You
の
can't
じゃ
spear
ない。
each other.
つまりその幻覚が洗脳を解いたの
It was
ではなく、
yourself.
君の強い思いは面影を見るに至り、真相少年の洗脳に対し一瞬 指先だけでも打ち勝ったってことなんじゃないか。
Did it yourself, bro.
なんか全然釈然としませんけど。
It's not. Honestly, it would have been some. I mean, actually, I do like the simple explanation of it being of Deku's emotions and just poop. But then it would have been cool, you know, because it felt a little sentient. You know, like, oh shit, you know, the previous one for all holders just, you know, their essence are aside of the power itself, and they helped you overcome it. But then it would have felt like kind of a crutch a little bit, but now because again, it's Deku's doing.
それより次の対戦相手見なくていいのか。
あんたもいたってね。
いいことです。
I mean, it should be a good thing.
緑谷が勝ったか。
Why wouldn't you be in there? You have the one for all.
邪魔だ。
Papa.
集大ばかりだな、ショート。力を使えば障害物競争も騎馬戦も圧倒できたはずだろう。いい加減子供じみた犯行をやめろ。お前にはオールマイトを超えるという義務があるんだぞ。
That's your wish, not mine.
分かっているのか。兄さんらとは違う。お前は最高傑作なんだぞ。
それしか言えねえのか、てめえは。手で勝ち上がる。戦いでてめえの力は使わねえ。
今は通用したとしてもすぐ限界が来るぞ。
Ooh, the limit. You're gonna be forced to use the other side. Yeah, but is Firestar really that strong over his ice?
ありがとう。
Ojiro. Thank you for the assist, bro.
お待たせしました。続きましてはこいつだ。優秀なのに拭いきれないその地味さはなんだ。ヒーローかゼロハンター
Playing this.
バーサス予選2位1位と強すぎるよ君。
This should be easy match for Todoroki.
同じくヒーローかトドロキ。
勝てる気はしねえんだけど。
つって負ける気もね
Oh shit!
え。この選択はこれ最善じゃないか。正直やっちまえ。
Settle when he's swinging.
悪いな。
There it goes. That's a bit overkill. Hold on. That's a lot of ice. That's a lot of ice. You fucking overdid it. Holy shit. He's emotional. Let me show you my power real quick.
やりすぎだろ。
That was a lot.
ゼロ君。
You froze half of midnight.
動けるわけないでしょ。
ゼロ君コールをフロー。
This guy's really a die. He got dices. He's really a die.
ドンマイ。すまねえ。やりすぎた。
That's all for Endeavor.
イラついてた。
前と沸き起こったドンマイコールの中、自身が凍らせたのを左手で溶かしていく轟くんの
You
姿
gotta use it.
なぜか僕にはひどく
He's a tragic character. But his backstory. Yeah, Todoroki went overboard with it. I mean, of course, he's angry towards Endeavor, talking shit. As he hates his fucking dad, bro. But it's like, damn, he took his anger on Seto by accident. And then, of course, I mean, yeah, of course he'll be sad. Of course. He'll be angry, sad, and extremely emotional towards his parents. Towards his whole situation, bro. He hates it. Like, I'll feel the same way as Todoroki, bro. But goddamn. He went overboard. Goddamn, but we had Shinso versus Deku. I love that fight. Because Shinso's power, his quirk is brainwashing. And it's like, again, as I said in the video earlier, it's a power usually seen as something associated with a villain instantly. So you kind of get that you kind of get that impression off the bat by knowing what his quirk is. But he's a person that generally doesn't want to be seen as a villain. He doesn't want to be seen as a villain based on what his quirk is, and he's kind of a burden essentially, even though it is strong. And you do use them that way, but it's like, it's fucked up. You know, it's fucked up at all entirely. So I do feel bad for Shinso. Luckily, at the end of his match with Deku, he got praises by people on the stands, even by his own classmates. So, you know, he has support, which I'm happy for him. He has the support behind him. Your boy Deku. We gotta see the essence. Well, we gotta see the essence of the people of the previous holder of the One for All. And it's like, damn, there's a lot of them. Even if I was there too, obviously he would be there. But that was cool. That was actually pretty cool. Of course, it is based on emotion. So Deku did snap himself out of it. He activated One for All and just popped his fingers off, and he went swinging. That was good. But yeah, Shinso is a perfect example why, you know, the entrance exam is kind of stupid. It's kind of dumb because it is in a way displaying people for their physical attributes, their physical quirks, and their physical strength. But not everybody has a physical, you know, has a physical quirk. We have people like Shinso that, you know, they shit is brainwashing. Some people got mind control, this or that. You know, there could be the telepaths. There could be a lot of things, a lot of quirks that has to do with the mind or other things, not just physical quirks. You know, but yeah, because you know, what a quirk such as brainwashing, you could go in there and defuse the situation lightly. No, it's going there. Hey, you know, he replies to you, control his mind, you get him to stop and turn himself in. That's pretty much it. You know. Like, his quirk is actually very useful quirk to diffuse a lot of situations without any repercussions or any physical violence. Of course, it does have, you know, a requirement, but still though, I love that though. But yeah, boy Todoroki though. But besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed the episode. Make sure to like and subscribe. See you guys next time. Thank you guys for watching.